And this is why. Oh man, this is going to be an exciting match. So welcome to our next map, Turtle Rock, a very classic map. One of the first ones that we've seen, or Echo Isles. I don't know why I call it Turtle Rock, but you can see there's no turtles on the rock. That's okay.
There should be. Is this like one of those worlds where there's a big turtle underneath it, and it's like the world?
The Great Atun. Yeah.
You actually know the name. I don't know.
That's right. Well, you got to have something to put the 4 elephants on to put the world on top of that.
This is why I reference things that I don't know the names of, because I know you will.
I got you, man. Well, specifically for this matchup, it's going to be a Night Elf mirror, and so for Night Elf versus Night Elf. There's 2 ways that it can go. One is like the boring standard way, where you build Keepers of the Grove into archers, you get the idea, yeah. Otherwise, you could go for like something like, oh my goodness, okay, so let's talk about this. We've got double Demon Hunter. Okay, this does not happen, and the reason it doesn't happen is because Demon Hunter used to be the way to go, but he kind of fell out of favor because the Keeper of the Grove is so strong. But with the patch that happened mere hours ago, the Demon Hunter buffs are real. His Drain Mana is way better, and it's just such an iconic hero because this is basically the hero that was meta the last time these guys played against each other 6 years ago in WCG.
Yeah, I was really surprised when I came in here and they were like, oh yeah, by the way, there's a new patch, and I'm like, what?
Well, you're not the only one that was surprised.
I was outside, and I was like, huh, this is interesting. And obviously, of course, I was trying to scroll through all of it really fast. I came in here, I'm like, oh my gosh, what?
18 pages if you try to print that out, by the way, because I did, and that's why. So what you're seeing right here is the Ancient of War being built, uprooted, and oh my god. Okay, so that's Claws of Attack +6. That's a bunch of damage. And the Demon Hunter already has some of the highest base attack damage in the game. So doesn't get much better than that.
Wow. That's a really nice item pickup there. Claws of Attack +6. So here we go. We're just doing some neutral creep action here to start off with.
Yeah, looks like Crystal Ball. Okay, so Crystal Ball, also one of the items that got buffed this most recent patch. We're just seeing all the new changes. Oh, look at that. So one of the most iconic reasons to pick the Demon Hunter is that he has this ability called Mana Burn. And basically, it does exactly what it looks like. It burns the mana from your opponent's hero. Well, it looks a little bit weird because they're both burning mana from each other, so this is just going to be a little bit stupid for a while.
Yeah, you can already see both of them really low on mana.
9 mana. Okay.
Chasing each other around. Oh no, that poor Wisp. Oh,
yeah,
no.
well, that poor Wisp is going to get taken out immediately. Didn't detonate in time, just got right-click down. But you can see with those Claws of Attack just what a huge difference that makes. LawLiet's Demon Hunter is just so much stronger for no reason.
Well, yeah, that +6 damage, it just adds up so much each attack. So we'll see if they're just going to keep chasing each other around here. It looks like for now, Moon is okay, but he's lost quite a bit of health on his Demon Hunter there.
Yeah, he's just trying to get enough gold to buy what he needs. With the creep spawn, I thought that might have blocked it in, because they did change a few subtle things about each one of the maps. I'm not sure exactly what the changes were for Echo Isles, because they did just come through a few hours ago. It looks like they changed, let's see, they added some trees, removed doodads. Okay, none of this is stuff that I think we're going to see.
Let me see this.
All right, yeah. I'll hand you. I printed out the patch notes, or our producer printed them out for us, and I'm just going to lift them up. They're pretty heavy, so that's my workout for the day. So while you're looking through that, I'm going to look and see if this Demon Hunter is going to make it back home. And the answer, of course, is yes. But already an early TP scroll forced out, and forcing him to use these Moon Wells, it's going to take a while for those to replenish.
Right. Only replenishing when the time changes, day to night, and that kind of thing. So, looks like we're just going to still be creeping here. This is a level 2 now on the Demon Hunter.
Gloves of Haste and Boots of Speed. Now, we saw the boots picked up. One thing that's important about the boots is that now they are no longer droppable from creeps. You have to buy them, but there's 2 of them in the Goblin Merchant. And so, theoretically, both players will be able to pick up boots whenever they want there. I didn't get a chance to see what that item was that just dropped, so maybe that's my bad. But first few Huntresses are coming out, so already we're seeing the game continue to deviate from the normal way that we expect to see Night Elf versus Night Elf played.
Yeah, this new patch really changing things up here today, and as well, I believe some players might have changed what race they thought about playing it.
Yeah, I mean, I changed what race I thought about casting. Look at that block. Oh, it's so good. I love it. If he can get another big body block off here. Oh, he is. Oh, my God. That's so sick. I love Warcraft 3. That's why it's so badass. He gets that Huntress kill. And, you know, unlike other RTS games like StarCraft, each unit matters a lot in Warcraft 3.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, there aren't a lot of units that end up coming out because of the upkeep things that end up happening.
Right.
So it's a lot more micro intense. You got to make sure that your units are, you know, moving properly and you're blocking the other units if you need to make sure you can get a surround or something like that.
Yeah, unit occlusion, very important, being able to block everybody out there. Crystal Ball being used. He's like, I need to see my Moonwells. But no, he needs to see his opponent's base and see what's going on there, because things are starting to snowball just a little bit. We had LawLiet ahead early on with those gloves, or the claws of attack, but now he is facing a little bit of something special in the form of a superior number of Huntresses. Now he's going for the pickoff on this Huntress, but I don't think he has anything out there on the map to body block, and his Demon Hunter is dropping dangerously low.
Oh, that's a lot of damage being done, but he's just able to get out there, and now left to retreat. There's the Keeper of the Grove now, not the first hero that came out.
Okay, so the Keeper's name is Centrius, which I'm going to misread as Cenarius, because that's the real name of the Keeper of the Grove. This is clearly a fake Keeper of the Grove imposter. So I'm going to mispronounce his name. I'm just going to call him Keeper. What is that? A glaive thrower on the way. Well, definitely not the way that you expect to see it played, but certainly a very, very powerful unit with, again, the most recent changes. So it looks like mass wisps. Okay, this is going to be really sick. So not only are these wisps coming out, they're not only for body blocking, they can detonate to remove mana. They've got so many things, and this is going to catch LawLiet completely off guard. Even with a Crystal Ball, there's no way he was able to see this.
All right, here we go. The Huntresses and the Demon Hunter moving up through the river here. When will they be spotted? It looks like they're about to be spotted. There's the first wisp.
There's one scouting wisp. This is not out of the ordinary. You're going to see, oh, I've been scouted by a wisp. But what is going to be out of the ordinary are the rest of the wisps here. And it's being built right out. This is an Ancient Protector and Ancient of War, I believe, up there. I guess those two protectors. But either way, once those complete, it's go time. And I think it's actually go time a little bit ahead of time. Trying to snipe off one of those mercenary camps, but it's not. Or one of the mercenaries that was purchased, but even with the hero advantage, I don't even think that's going to be enough. Potion of Invulnerability used there at the last second to keep that Demon Hunter alive, and then, of course, it'll be healed up immediately afterwards.
All right, so really pushing in here. Moon trying to bust through, some units going down for LawLiet. He is trying to push back those whiffs, though, up in the back, blocking him a little bit. Oh, yep. He's so low.
Oh, let's see if the mana burn comes through. A beautiful snipe there. The two-hero advantage is actually real for LawLiet, and with no more Demon Hunter, this push is completely neutered. There's nothing really to deal with this Demon Hunter. The glaives can't even run away. They're so slow. The protectors are going to help a little bit, and if LawLiet overextends, then yeah, that's going to be pretty bad.
Yeah, here we go. His unit getting very low. The Huntress is chasing here. They're going to back off now. And LawLiet getting that Demon Hunter kill is a big, big deal.
That's one of the only ways that he can survive here. Very, very clutch. He's going to force a lot of money to be spent to get the res off, a lot of time to do that too. Man, that Crystal Ball is such a huge pickup for just awareness early on. But hey, this didn't stop Moon. He's still pushing with these Ancient Protectors. He's still got those Huntresses there, you can see. They're invisible. I don't know how we can see them, but
well, yeah, usually things that are invisible are not seen, but we can see them for
now.
now.
We're OP as casters.
We are
we
OP.
That
we get
true
to
sight
see
buff.
all this stuff through sight buff. Get our own orb, man. All right.
Oh my goodness, he's going in for like a pickoff, but that Demon Hunter is so low. Oh, he's running into glaives. I mean, that could even like 1v1 at this point. Centrius, they're very low. Our keeper. I thought that the glaive was just going to fight straight up, but actually, it's better to just draw this Demon Hunter further and further out of this fight. Those Ancient Protectors just dealing so much damage. Thankfully, there's some of LawLiet's own, so he was able to build those in time to defend, but his Moonwells are still empty. He's got Wisps repairing, but there's Wisps repairing on both sides.
Right, the Troll Berserker and his own Huntresses coming in here. The Wisps are on the back, like you said, healing up those units, and oh my gosh, that thing is so low.
Crucially enough, it looks like LawLiet has actually switched into a bunch of Dryads. Now, obviously, you don't want those to take siege damage from these protectors, but they are still very, very dangerous units once they come out, even though they do kind of fall off over time.
Yeah, okay, so trying to defend this attack. Oh my gosh, it is
40
so low.
HP.
40 HP on that Demon Hunter there. So we've got the Demon Hunter back here for Moon. So he's looking to try to reinforce this push that's still going with those Wisps. Healing that up.
Now, you don't want to overextend against Dryads for sure. Poison is really going to take you down. But actually, the damage from Dryads, you can see just so high, he was unable to keep the repair up on that Ancient Protector.
Yeah, now he's got one Ancient Protector left. He's over here at the neutral, trying to get something going. Building another Ancient Protector there, right next to the other one. And looks like he's able to back these off now that his Demon Hunter is back.
Now, it's kind of a blessing in disguise to lose and then rebuild that Demon Hunter because it does, come back at full HP. It's able to get up there, it's able to be aggressive, but it can't do that alone.
Yeah, and those slows are really making it hard for it. The Glaive's getting a little extra damage here.
Look how strong they are. They're just so buffed. So they changed the Glaive so that it fires faster, and the first shot tracks to the unit that it's targeted on, but then it creates a line AoE afterwards. And then you can also upgrade it so that it's just so much more powerful, but I think that causes it to miss if it's the unit that it's targeted on sometimes. I'm not sure. That's what I read in the patch notes. I'm still not. I have not played on this patch
well, let me look
because
at
I was
this,
literally at the studio for rehearsal when it dropped. So we're learning firsthand how these things works. I'm not even sure that any of our players have played on this patch yet. Oh man, there's the Keeper and why the Keeper is so good. Entangle snaring out that Huntress and taking out one, taking out a second one here. 2 huge kills for LawLiet.
Yeah, LawLiet doing a nice job defending this. Surprising push here from Moon, and now the Demon Hunter for Moon going in. The Troll Berserker there. Some Glaive damage coming in as well, but now Moon's backing up his units a little bit.
This push was very, very, I guess, sudden, surprising, but I think its time has kind of run its course. I think Moon, he's lost so many Huntresses here. This is definitely not over, especially if LawLiet overcommits and overextends here, maybe loses a Demon Hunter of his own. But I think with the Glaive starting to come out now for LawLiet in superior numbers, I don't think there's anything Moon can do here.
Yeah, okay, so the Glaive projectile speed was increased.
Yep.
I found this from 1,400 to 2,000. It's no longer guaranteed to hit its primary target.
Yeah.
And it no longer changes to do damage in a line. Instead, the Glaive throwers keep their pre-upgrade circular area of effect damage.
Right, but that's for the upgrade to Glaives, not the
Right.
Glaives themselves.
Right.
I don't think he has that upgrade yet, so we haven't really truly seen that change come through. Because that attack speed upgrade, you can absolutely see that once it's finished upgrading. It's actually gigantic. So, okay, well, we've got to take a little bit of time to sit back, relax, and really take stock of things, because a couple of things just happened there. One, Moon invested a lot into that push, and it didn't really pay off. Forced out a lot of lost mining time, but now he's got to deal with a push of his own, and this is going to be very scary, because not only do you have a staff of protection there for the Keeper, but you've also got the Ensnare to deal with, and it keeps picking off Huntress after Huntress.
Right, and he's also down a level in his Demon Hunter. He's level 4 to LawLiet's Demon Hunter, level 3 on his. I mean, he's getting close to level 4 here, but that's a really, really big deal. And of course, that Demon Hunter of LawLiet's has a lot of nice items. This Demon Hunter going dangerously low here.
Oh, the Entangle rears off just at the last second. He gets in range of a Moonwell and is barely able to keep that Demon Hunter alive.
Yeah, just barely getting out of that. Now it looks like LawLiet's going to back off a little bit here, regroup on things.
Bears, okay. This matchup, usually, it's a little bit boring kind of to watch Night Elf versus Night Elf, because you just see the same 3 units, Keeper into Alchemist into Priestess of the Moon. But this is so backwards to what we're seeing because of this new patch.
Yeah, I mean, we were... Well, now we're in a new patch.
The world is
the world
truly
is
upside down. I mean, we could even see different neutral heroes be purchased here. Anything goes, kind of, including weird pushes like this. But now targeting down this keeper, I mean, that's a huge vulnerability just because it is so, well, vulnerable. And it's going to go down. A beautiful right click takes it out. And that's, you know, the revenge from earlier.
Yeah, it looks like Moon is starting to turn things around again for himself despite that failed early siege that he tried. And now he's trying to get in there again, pushing ahead through the middle of the map.
One mistake kind of Moon keeps making here. Sorry to cut you off there, but he just killed another glaive. I think that's the third or fourth glaive that Demon Hunter's taken out. If you're going for glaives, like, you kind of need to protect them with the rest of your armies, but he's picked them off in transition. Oh, nice detonate on those wisps to take out a little bit of extra mana.
Yeah, they're expensive units, so definitely don't want to be losing them. Looks like another glaive is going to go down here for LawLiet. 2 of them going down.
Does LawLiet just lose all of his glaives?
Yup.
Obviously, that is not quite what you want to see there.
All right, the Troll Berserker and the other units trying to get us around onto the Demon Hunter of LawLiet, who is just slowly getting out of there.
Yeah, the slow coming out is actually so massive just because it makes it so much harder for this Demon Hunter. Now, obviously, he is going to use his heal, but no more of those left in his inventory. I guess he has a TP scroll if he needs to get away. But I mean, all he's got basically is claws. So how good are claws?
Pretty good.
They're pretty good.
Pretty good. You can see already that he's, you know, when it comes to the Demon Hunter situation, he's had an advantage, especially because he got those claws early on.
Yep. Now Master Training coming in for bears, which will turn them from bears into bears. Bigger bears.
Yo, dog, I heard you like bears.
Yeah, no. And bears did get a slight buff. I think they have about 1 more damage than they did previously. Oh, no, 1 more damage. But it is actually pretty impactful. I don't think that it's surprised anybody, but it is just trying to get them closer and closer to where they used to be.
Yeah, some minor tweaks here and there. I mean, like, you know, Hippogriff Riders got 5 more hit points added to them in this patch. Like, and you think on the surface, you're like,
Well, before they actually lost 5 HP by combining, which is like a little weird because you have 2 units with HP bars and then they just, you know, disappear, or the 5 HP just disappears.
Ooh.
Okay, now this is just going to be so insanely strong. There's no way to fight these bears right now when they have that Scroll of the Beast on them. It's just, what are you going to do? Well, you're going to do exactly this. Moon, heading for the hills, just like that Coheed and Cambria song. That's it, Moon GG's. He can't fight against the bears. And Moon, the strongest Warcraft 3 player in the current era, taken out by LawLiet, the player he just beat 2-0 in H&W Masters, the player he just beat 3-1 in H&W Masters. LawLiet takes him out after that failed push. He does basically the unthinkable and defeats